You know, it kind of feels taboo watching the sequel prequel movie first, but here we are. I'm David, this is Terrorble Reviews, and if you like all things horror related, make sure you hit that follow button. Today we're taking a look at the third movie in the Ginger Snaps franchise, Ginger Snaps Back, The Beginning. Now, contrary to the first two movies, this one actually takes place in the 1800s, but still stars Katharine Isabelle and Emily Perkins. This and Ginger Snaps 2 were filmed back to back, but is the prequel just as good as the first movie? Let's watch and find out. Alright, if I'm being honest, this one definitely isn't as good as the first two. But it wasn't bad, so let's get into the scores and find out what I think of Ginger Snaps Back, The Beginning. Starting off with terror, how scary is Ginger Snaps Back, The Beginning? Well, it's not really scary. I will give it this, some of the visuals on the effects are definitely terrifying and freaky looking. But as far as actual scares in this movie, there aren't very many. So overall, I'm going to give this one a 2 out of 5 for terror. But how were the effects in Ginger Snaps Back? I can't say they're quite as good as the first movie, but they definitely still look great. This one's another low budget movie that did amazing things with the effects. So overall, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 for effects. And now we get to the story. Now honestly, this one didn't hit quite as home to me as the original Ginger Snaps movie. It does have some essence of the original plot, but the motivation in this movie just does not hit home. Emily and Katharine are still amazing as Ginger and Bridget, but the rest of the movie I can't quite say the same. While it does feel nice to have kind of a different setting, and the setup of there being multiple werewolves is interesting, the way that they utilize both of these things just was kind of boring. And the way they try to tie it all together with the other two movies doesn't really work for me. So overall, I'm going to give this movie a 3 out of 5 for story. And finally, was Ginger Snaps Back, The Beginning fun? While I did enjoy aspects of this movie, I can't say that I genuinely had a fun time throughout it. Emily and Katharine were really the only things holding this movie together, and overall, I can only say this one was a 3 out of 5 for fun. And that just leaves us with one final question. Was Ginger Snaps Back terrifying or terrible? I'd have to say this was pretty okay. But have you seen Ginger Snaps Back, The Beginning? If you have, let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next review.